The hip flexor, also known as the psoas, is a huge muscle that attaches from the front of our spine, the anterior part of the spine, and crosses the hip joint and inserts into the front of the thigh bone here. Like I said, it's a very, very thick, wide, strong muscle and controls the movement of actually flexing the hip and bringing the thigh up closer to our core. Because it is contracted all the time when we're sitting, the hip flexor can be a source of pain and at the hip as well as the low back. When our hip flexors are very tight, it causes us to not be able to stand up straight. Also can cause some impingement at the front of the hip as well. So I'm going to show you a great stretch for that hip flexor. So I like to do this on a soft surface because we're going to be on our knees. So what you're going to do is get into this position here where you have one knee on the ground and one leg up. You're stabilized here. I want you to raise the same arm up of the leg that is bent on the ground. And then you're going to gently push your hips forward. I don't want you to have a ton of extension at the low back, but you should be pushed forward enough that you feel a nice stretch at the front of the leg that's bent here. What you can also do is rotate your body slightly, different angles, to get at different fibers of that muscle. So I would recommend doing this daily if you're seated a lot for work or just if you have a more sedentary lifestyle. You'll definitely want to do that stretch as much as you can throughout the day to open up and stretch the hip flexor.